So we're up here in Central Park, New York City for the build event. I'm using the Nikon Z5. My buddy Geoff's recording for me, and we're in Central Park here. We found this really cool wilderness trail, which is just awesome. So it's like a break from the concrete jungle situation, and I'm really loving the Z5 too. After using it for so many hours now, I really starting to feel like it's one of the best value full frame mirrorless cameras available today. I usually use Sony gear for the most part primarily, but I also love Nikon and Canon, how could you not? But the value for this thing, I mean the specs, it's got a little bit lower resolution sensor, that doesn't really bother me compared to the A7 IV, for example, but it's so much cheaper and I'm just very impressed. It seems to have the mind-reading autofocus ability that I only seem to be able to find on Sony cameras, where it just knows what to focus on without having to change the focus mode and like telling it what to focus on, which is what I noticed more with Canon in particular. So super impressed with that. In addition, the 24-200 is a very good lens. I looked at some of the sample photos, super impressed with the lens, and with this kit I believe is about $2,500 for the Z5 II and the 24-200. So for that kind of money, I mean, like I said, the versatility, dual UHS 2 card slots, and all the other features, 4K 60 with a crop, very, very good. The stabilization works excellent. I was doing some panning. Honestly, I think the stabilization works better than my A7C II. So, but it's combined with the VR on this lens as well. So just a couple of things off the top of my head I wanted to share while we're in this cool spot. So I just want to do a quick camera body overview here while we're in Central Park, and this is what the Z5 II looks like from the top. We have this really nice 3.6 million dot viewfinder, which looks awesome when you're looking through it. We have this really nice mode dial, very large, super easy to navigate around this camera. I love all the physical buttons on this thing, making it extremely easy to use without having to go into the menu. We got the record button, ISO button, exposure comp. It does have these jiggly camera straps, which I don't like. It's got this navigation wheel here, which is very nice feedback. All these buttons have very nice feedback. They press in quite a bit, so you're not going to press them by accident, sort of thing. Looking at it from the back, we have a whole bunch more buttons. We got the joystick, which is awesome for navigating around, especially when using smaller focus points. You could just move it with ease, or you could touch the screen because it's a touch screen as well. We got the drive modes over there, garbage can for playback. We got that switch here for video and photo, which is quite good. Again, just all these physical buttons. Looking at it from the side here, we have this really nice grip, and we have a control dial on the front, which is excellent. Inside there's two function buttons you can custom program. We have the door here for the memory cards, and it's got dual UHS 2 card slots. We have the lens mount button over here. And then of course we have the ports and stuff like that. So we got the mic and we got the headphones. These are nice rubber port doors that close very firmly. So weather sealing is going to be really good on this style port design. Now looking at the bottom here, one of the coolest features I love about this, you might not think it's that big a deal, but to me it is, the battery door auto locks. And I hate having to close it and then slide the thing over. This you just close and it auto locks. That's how all cameras should be, in my opinion. So I'm also using this 24-200 just to give you a little bit of a look at this. It's a pretty basic lens. There's just the lock button here is all it has. It's got a pretty nice focus ring. Feedback feels good. And the zoom ring is very large. And let me zoom this out so you can see the size of the lens. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this really quick first impressions of the Nikon Z5 Mark II. So again, just very impressed overall so far. The power that this camera has and the feature set is just remarkable for the price point. In my opinion, it's a really good camera, and I've used it for 4 days straight down in the city, and I have so many sample photos now. I'm actually back home now. And I also used the 50mm f1.4 lens, which was just ridiculous in the city with all the lights and everything. So wait till you guys see that. If you want to see a full in-depth review of the Z5 Mark II, please let me know in the comments below. But I'm definitely going to make a beginner's guide for it. You know, that's the super thorough user guide that I always make for cameras like this. So definitely stay tuned for that, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified when that video comes out. So, all right guys, have a great day. I will catch up with you soon. Later.